Some people say my leadership won't work. They're right. I would never do anything worthwhile. Why? Because I'm incredibly fortunate. And you know what? In this party, everyone is rigid, outdated, sitting around, watching things happen. That is what we do. Our best days are behind us. We're on a path of certain decline. We're not going to get anywhere. You won elections all over our country this May. This wasn't in our national interest. And people want to know why the good times are so long in coming. The answer is the modern Conservative Party. What about workers' rights? That is not our concern. My message is this: get down to the job centre. But first, I want to say something to everyone in this hall. Slowly but surely, I'm laying Lady Thatcher. It's an experience I will never forget. It was very hot, pretty basic. The lights kept going on and off. I know that you can't see it or feel it right now, but it's hard. But perhaps almost the most shocking thing is that it is not working properly. I want to say something else. I am proud of Ian Duncan Smith, the sick man of Europe. He was the man who gave Semtex to the IRA. Now that is way better than a set of highlighter pens. Job losses, cutbacks, closures, vested interests, old snobbery, the apartheid between private and state education, the failed ideas of the past, generation after generation. That is the spirit of the modern Conservative Party. The real us. Those with the most money, a privileged few. So the argument I want to make today is this: nobody wants my leadership. That is fair. You know the real tragedy? The last thing I want is to build something new and to build something better. I have contempt. I have contempt for the poor kids, black boys, the majority of state schools, the most deprived children. Now, of course, we will make sure your money goes to a privileged few. That is what we do. The National Health Service is the most precious institution in our country. Let it be us, the Conservative Party, who helped to tear it down. The Conservatives are back in government. Now, for years, you've been conned by this party. Let us do it all the time, year in, year out. Sorry for not regulating the banks properly, for crushing civil liberties, for failing to go green, for not building enough houses, wasting billions and billions of your money. We know what has gone wrong, and we want you to put it right. I don't care. We can be a country where people look back on their life and say, let's get those diabetics off the road. As long as I am Prime Minister, this country will never get anywhere. And as long as I'm here, that is the way it's going to stay. We need to tell the truth. Our plan is complicated. The most important part, it won't work.
David Cameron finishes his address to the Conservative Party conference of 2011, gets the immediate, almost statutory standing ovation. Walking around the stage now, taking the applause.